Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to have a very short chat about Tin Man by Sarah Winman. I believe this is her third novel, and if you're watching my channel, chances are you have seen quite a lot of this book recently on YouTube. Basically, this is one of those books that everybody has been loving for the past months. Personally, I think the first person that I saw reviewing this and loving this was Simon from Savage Reads. I think he was the one that I saw who reviewed it first, and he talked about this book so highly, and he said that this was a perfect book. I believe his words were something, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think his words were something along the lines of, I didn't think there could exist something like a perfect book, but this is a perfect book. So when I heard him say that, I was really intrigued, and then I saw a lot more booktubers really enjoying this. So I was really excited to pick this up and read it. This is a story that on paper should really appeal to me. It's supposed to be a very tender, heartfelt, but really sad, tragic love story between two men, and it takes place in England, and it has a lot of things and a lot of elements that I really liked, and that I usually like in books. So I went into this with really sky high expectations, which is not usually the best way to approach a book, but so what, I did. Also, this book is not available in Mexico or in my part of the world, so it was very difficult to get a copy. But when I finally got a copy, I immediately started reading it, and I read it very, very quickly. I read it in like 2 or 3 days, which for me is nothing. So yeah, I finally read Tin Man, and guess what? It was not good. I did not like it at all, and it's not really the book's fault. I don't know if it's my fault either. It's just kind of it's not a match. I sort of like I said, on paper, this should have really worked out for me, but it didn't. It really, really, really didn't. I was so frustrated reading this book, not because the story was bad or the characters were wrong or anything like that. Basically, it was very frustrating because I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to push myself to enjoy it, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't get on with the writing style. Um, it was not as horrible as reading Robin Hobb's book, the one that I just read last month. What was it? The Life Ship Traders. What was it? Ship of Magic. Yeah, Ship of Magic. That was even more frustrating because I really wanted to see the story, but I hated the author's style. Here, it was maybe not as frustrating as with Robin Hobb, but I still felt very, very distant from everything and everyone in this book. And in the end, I just didn't care. I felt like I was watching one of those really cheesy Lifetime movies, like with a very sad, tragic ending. Maybe something like The Fault in Our Stars or something like that. Or maybe something starring Julia Roberts for some reason. That's what I kept thinking. But no, it's just like I just didn't feel any connection to anything or anyone. The characters just didn't grab me. The author's writing style did not grab me. The format in which the story was told, I sort of, I think that was okay. I saw the novelty of that or the intention behind that. The novel is told first in one of the characters' perspective, in one moment, in one period of time, and then we jump. I think we jump back in time, and we see the other character's perspective. So we never see both men together. We just see them apart, but sort of thinking back or thinking about their relationship together. So I get it. I get it on paper and intellectually. I can get it. I can get what Sarah Winman was trying to do, and I can see how she was sort of working the story and working the structure of the book, hoping that it would have this tragic emotional resonance effect, but it just didn't work on me. I'm sorry, it was really, really awful. Like I said before, it's not awful, it's just awful in the sense that it just didn't appeal to me, and I couldn't have cared less. Yes, the ending is really sad, it was really tragic. I was like, oh yeah, this would probably suck if I cared, but I don't. So sorry, I gave it 2 stars. What do you think? I feel like people are gonna start unsubscribing to my channel, and I really hate giving this negative or disappointing reviews, but someone's gonna say that. Tin Man, you receive 2 stars.